Yes, sir.
All right. No worries. So myself and Philip, just waiting for, because it's supposed to be 8
Okay.
going out.
Okay.
So just waiting for the rest to come. They don't show up in the next 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Great.
Okay. Want to add something?
Not really. Okay, so you can see it's very hot. We are not here to punish anyone. So normally we're gonna do dirty out, and then at least also dirty out. It depends. It might be down to 25 out, 25 back. So we do have water with us here. Okay, so if you feel like you need water, for you, you don't say, Lance, I'm asking for water. It's either you use this or this, and then one of them is fine. We're gonna stop, and then you can ask whatever you want to ask. So even if you wanna sort your shoelaces or you wanna ask about something, it's the same signal. Okay, so one of them is fine. So we're gonna stop, and then we can able to talk about it. All right. Good. All right. We're gonna start to walk now. All right. So everyone behind.
We'll appreciate for you guys to just stand next to the vehicle on the machine. Just don't come close to us.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Right now, just.
All right. Come stand here and visit. All right. So before we go out, there are rules that we have to follow to keep everybody safe. So a bushwalk is different from a game drive. In a game drive, you're allowed to talk while you're driving. You're allowed to take pictures. You're allowed to do whatever in the vehicle. On a bushwalk, you have to follow rules to be safe. So now we're sharing ground with the animals that we see on the vehicle, but then they're not used to us, they're used to the vehicle. They're gonna react differently. So myself and Philip, we're gonna be conducting the bushwalk. Philip is gonna walk lead, me, Lance, I'm gonna be backup. So for you guys, you're gonna be third behind me in a single file. We walk in one straight row, okay? So we do not talk while walking. If we do stop to talk about something, maybe this, that's where you can talk. You're more than welcome to ask questions. Cell phones, be on silent. No playing of music while we walk at the back. No chatting at the back. We keep walking in silence because already we'll be making noise with our footsteps. So trying to minimize and be able to listen to everything that's going on out here. Okay? Understood? So there are signs that we're gonna follow while we're conducting the bushwalks. So if you see Philip or myself doing this in the front, this means freeze. But then if you want to walk like this or anything, you stand still, stop making any sudden movements. This means stop, just relax, we want to talk about something. This, go back, come forward, go down. And the golden rule in the bush is do not run. Whatever happens, listen, follow our commands. Okay? If we tell you to stand your ground, you stand your ground. If you do run, you're just provoking the attack. You're just gonna die tired. So it's pointless to run. Stand your ground. Okay? So, and the most important thing, a bushwalk is all about animals. We're not here to see animals. We're here to enjoy the bush, exercise, talk about the small stuff. If we do happen, I want to wear it.
kind of animal do you tend to?
We are not looking for animals.
No one.
Bushwalk is not about the animals, it's about exercise, small
only
things.
exercise.
Yes, and small things. Come here and visit me. You won't manage to go there, you stretch a lot.
Yeah.
You can come to the other side.
Oh.
Singazi yini umzansi ngiyabona swiharhi ndidlula kubona swona dawoka la ka Sinofa 6 star. I've seen a lot of this. They explain me what is it and what is happening.
I want to say elephant. No?
I'll show you if you find elephant.
I don't know. This one I don't know.
Let's see. So it tells you that these animals has got a weak digesting system when it comes to the stomach. Because you can still see grass. So this animal eat grass, right? So when they eat grass, it tells you it's no four-chamber stomach. Because normally a four-chamber stomach similar is a cow. So if you have seen a cow dung, it's much more digested. So this one is not digested.
Giraffe?
Giraffe, they got four-chamber stomach.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but this is not a giraffe. Giraffe is this ones. These small ones.
Makes
So
sense.
this, it's a hippo.
Oh.
Yes, this is the hippo. It's the hippopotamus.
People come here.
Yes. What hippo eat?
Cover.
What hippo eat? Eat grass.
Grass?
Yeah, they eat grass only. Yeah, they don't eat fish or meat or anything, grass only. So they spend a lot of time in water where they can be safely, and also for them to at least to moisturize their skin because they are very sensitive to the sun. So if they expose much more in the sun, it's where they might get cracks and then they start to bleed out. So being in the water during the day is for safety reason and also for them to protect their skin. Then later at night, it's where they will move out. They can go even 10 kilometers away from the watering holes while they're feeding. So they feed grass, and then with male, because they are the one that they are territorial within the area where they will be competing when it comes to feeding. So it's where they tend to spread this. So that's how they mark territories. Okay, so they will just stand still, and then they spread the tongue, and then they shake the tail, and then it will be wagging around in the area. So this is done by a male. So a female doesn't do this. It will be a combined dung in the very same spot. Okay, so this is the male that was doing. There you go. Come here.
Form crystals. So how a rock is being formed is from the volcano and the magma. So the magma that comes out of the volcano is the one that's going to create the type of rock. So if it goes down inside, it's going to create a rock with a lot of crystals because it takes too long to dry. But then if it goes down outside the volcano, it's going to form very small fine particles whereby it won't have too big crystals. So it cools down very quickly. So we call this igneous extrusive and igneous intrusive. So this one will form your sandy soil, whereby too much crystals form very hard soil. But for this one, it's going to form clay because it doesn't have any crystallings on it. So this one will be one of your rhyolite rocks, whereby it's even reddish in color, you can see that. But during the formation of the rocks itself, one rock can form another. So if these two rocks were to clash at the moment, then due to rain and everything taking place, due to formation and also we human beings play an impact too, this can form a new rock, which will either be one of the sedimentary rocks. Which one? Let me see. Dolomite. So we have dolomite rocks. It's formed from other rocks, including plants, including animal decomposition and everything. So it's gonna form a dolomite rock. So yeah, this it's intrusive rock, extrusive rock.
Also, this can chase spiritually, bad spiritually, and also they can help with mosquito repellents. Well, there will be burning of smoke of this, there will be no mosquito. So it's a lot of things that happen in the elephant dung itself. So, any questions?
No idea.
Which one?
サイってなんだっけ？
It looks like a cake. So if you take this and then you compare with the domestic animals,
サイでしょ、サイ。
Zebra?
here we go. Take this and then you think about the horse, and then you take it in the wild. This is a zebra. Well done. This is a zebra down. Yeah, you can see just purely grass, and also you can see that it's not well digested. And that means that also zebra, they do have a problem of a digesting system, so they don't digest very well. They rely on a bacteria to help with the digesting system. It's why you see if they do have babies, especially one chamber stomach, in order to help a baby to develop that bacteria to when it grows up, then they can able to have something to help them with the digesting system. You see the baby will start to eat the mom's poop. So we call it caprophagia, where they consume the elder's poops, and then when they're doing that, they also storing the bacteria inside their stomach. When the time arrives for feeding the grass, and then they have something to digest. With us breastfeeding, when we drink milk from our moms, that's how we also store our bacteria that will help us with the digestive system. So there is a lot of different ways how we store our digestive system bacteria. Okay, but this is a zebra. Okay, good. What animals? Definitely, this is an elephant. Yeah, so this is the elephant. So to tell you that the elephant, there are mixed feeders as well. You need to look at the dung itself. Okay. Remember when I said they push the tree? Some they eat seeds. See, it's the berries. Okay, so if the rain comes, these seeds will be germinated down on the ground. The tree will come out. Okay, so they destroy another tree, plant another tree. Okay, and for them, because they are one chamber stomach, you can still see a lot of grass as well. It tells you that elephant, they don't digest very well. So it's where they end up, they have to eat day and night. They don't stop eating. They, even if now it's very hot, they are busy eating. Because if they stop eating, it's where they're gonna put themselves in a condition where the level of sugar and energy grows, it goes down, and then when it goes down, it's where they will become skinny or not in a healthy way, and then they might end up collapse and then die. So they need at least to keep that level of energy that they're looking for in a body, right? So as well, because for them they are mixed feeders, so some of the trees and bushes that we have in the area, it's medicine, right? So it means that the elephant dung will contain medicine as well. So for example, if you have a problem of a chest where you feel pains, you don't breathe very well, so if you find a fresh one, you can squeeze that water and drink it. It will help you. If you find like this one, you can boil it with water and then you can drink that water as well. Okay. And also if you do have a problem of stomach cramps, and then this is the right things to boil and then you drink water. Bleeding of nose without stopping, burn this, inhale the smoke, immediately to stop. Headache, if you have a terrible headache, this is the right one. You burn it, inhale the smoke as well, it stops immediately.
Wow.
During COVID time, this is the thing that we were using. It does help a lot on us. So when we go home before they said in the club, because everyone was closed, lounges were closed, so we collected this as many as we can and we bring them to our families. So we're using this boiled water, you put a little bit of them and then you take a big blanket and then you inhale it, that smoke goes into your body and then everything was fine. So that's why in our rural areas we didn't even lose even one life when it comes to COVID, because we were happy about this. Okay. So trust me, this is a very, very important help. And also back in the day where people, they were staying with animals, they were using it instead of going and look for firewood, they were taking this. It's a slow burner.
Elephant.
See how busy it is, the tree.
Yeah.
It tells you that elephants are very, 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 very strong and massive. And they do that mostly during this time of the year where you see this tree doesn't have a lot of leaves. Then it's where they will push the tree and then try to get the roots of the tree. So remember, when the trees shed off the leaves, it's where they take all the nutrients from the branches and then they stock them down to the roots to wait for that period of winter to pass by. And then when that period of winter pass by, it's where the tree, when it's starting to be spring, and then they start to have sunlight, and then they start to release the tannin and the nutrients back into the tree. When it goes back to the tree, it's where the tree will start to do the photosynthesis, and then it's where they start to growing leaves. If you look, some of them now, they're starting to grow a little bit of leaves. You see that? Because now we are out of spring, we are reaching to summer. So it's where elephant, they know that the nutrients that they're looking for is down on the ground. So that's why they push it, and then the roots will be exposed, so then they can eat on the roots. By so doing, it's not something that is destroying the nature. So without elephant, trust me, there will be no trimmers. So these are the ones that they trim the bush, so there will be enough space for the animals to move around, and they can get access of eating as well, and also to help the sun to reach to the ground, where if there are seeds after rain, they can germinate. Remember, without sun, there will be no seeds that can able to germinate. Okay? So with them, they're doing that to make space and also to create some room for the small animals such as like snakes. They can get inside them. It's a lot of things that they can live in here. Okay, and also for them, because they are meat feeders, they feed on seeds sometimes when they defecate, and then they're planting another tree. So it means that they're removing an old tree, planting another new tree. So they balance everything when it comes to ecosystem as a whole.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, but this is done by elephant. Okay, good?
Yep.
Easy.
Yeah.
So which part of the giraffe is this one?
This one is the neck.
Yeah, you can hold it if you want to.
すごい、もう too heavy.
Oh.
Okay, okay.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, so some of the lounges, they take this and then they wash it and then they make it very nice and smoothly. And then they can also drill a hole here and then drill a hole here and then they make it as a door. And
Oh, wow.
it's beautiful, yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So back in the day as well, remember they were not having like knives or anything. They were relying on the hands like this where they can make knives. They can make see?
Oh, wow.
Can hold it. Yeah. So where they can cut and make knife, they can make a nice spear blade. So because they are very strong and very heavy and very you can feel it. So very strong and heavy. So they were using this to make it as well. And also they will grind it to make it powder mostly. And then when they make it powder, it's where it will help with a lot of things that it would be including even calcium where they need it. Yeah, more special with the domestic animals. Yeah, so like goats and others, sheep, and then when they put it in water and mix it, and then it becomes like milky, and then the goats will start to drink that, and then that's how they can get calcium as well.
Wow.
So this is the chief for the giraffe.
Wow. Yeah?
What's this one?
Tortoise?
It's a puri. Yes, it is a tortoise. So this was a leopard tortoise. Was a leopard tortoise. So what happens most of the time is that with the tortoise, to see the shell cracked open like this, it's one of your those ground bills, we call the southern ground hornbills. They are able to crack open, then feed on this. So those are the only bills that are known for breaking this because they have a very strong beak that allows them to crack this and start feeding on it. Normally, if it was a lion or a leopard that managed to get to eat it, you'll see it was going to be ripped from here or from the tail side. But then because of that bait, it breaks everything and starts eating from the inside. Then with this, as you can see, the shell itself is made out of bone. Then these are just scales cover that can come off. So during his lifetime, it's going to shed all these scales to regrow and make the shell bigger. Then the scales are just going to grow back again. So during that period of the year whereby they go into hibernation, once in a time, it's going to shed everything, then regrows and expands the shell. But because he's a herbivore, it needs a calcium. So you'll find a tortoise eating on the hyena skirt, whereby they start nibbling a bit on hyena skirt because it's already been chewed for them. So it's more like pure calcium that's already into powder. So they're gonna eat that to try and grow this bony area. Is it a male or female?
Female.
What do you say?
Female.
Why? Okay. No, it's a male.
Anna?
It's a male. So a female should be flat underneath. And then for a male, you'll need this hollow part here, so that whenever he's mounting, he can just climb on top and then be able to balance from here. And also this, it's for males. So as they have the genetical organ that's gonna come out from here, so this is the section area where it's gonna come. Then for a female, it will be more closed here. So yes, it is a male. For a female, it's closed, it's open, and for a female, it's gonna be closed.